Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Wa Rumya, back with another lesson. Lord willing, it be edifying. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Waharakakadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth, and shalom to the 144,000 men of the Lord. You see on the highways and byways prophesying the downfall of Babylon the Great in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, also in the correct doctrine of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Also, I want to send a shalom to the 1/3 men, women, and children that will escape the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah by faith. Now, I got another lesson I want to bring out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. That you're seeing the elites set their plans in motion. And I'm gonna play a couple of these videos, and like I said, after this videos, I'll get some scriptures, and Lord willing, to be edifying.
Some pretty big news coming out in the last 24 hours, as we are hearing that the United States is currently responding to a new deadly Mpox strain that is currently spreading. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you the latest on this, and also this we're hearing could be potentially a public health emergency. We are on the brink of this turning into a full-scale alert. I'm going to be sharing with you what it is the CDC and who is saying in the last 24 hours on this. And again, the United States responding. Now, as always, all of my articles are referenced, linked in the description below. I cite all the sources so that way you can see it's the latest. These all coming out in the last 24 hours. I'm going to get you caught up as to what is unfolding right now as we're hearing that the Mpox strain, which essentially is monkeypox, there is a new strain that they're saying is spreading, and it is deadly, especially to young children. And they're saying it is going further than they anticipated. And I'm going to share with you what it is that they are currently saying about this. So, as always, and before we dive in, if you appreciate the updates, do me a quick favor, hit the like button, even though this is not the news that we want to hear. And we also have wars taking place. We have elections coming up. We have a lot of conflict in the world right now. But if you appreciate the breaking news update, me keeping you up to speed on everything, just take a quick second for me and hit that like button. Just spreads this out further across the YouTube platform. Also hit the subscribe button to stay up to date. It's totally free. Why not? Also make sure that you are staying subscribed.
So you're seeing the plans in motion. So they're going to shut this place down again, like it was during the CV. You know what I'm saying? So the plans are in motion, and war is being built up. And you're going to see that the Lord is making this man move because his time is running short. Let's check this out.
About why the US is so interested in Bangladesh. Well, Bangladesh is very strategically located. It is basically a link between South Asia and the Indo-Pacific. So they overlook the Bay of Bengal, and they're looking right down to the Malacca Strait. Now, this, of course, is an incredibly important global trade route, especially for China. 40% of its trade goes through that waterway. They are within spitting distance. You can see India, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Burma, Malaysia, of course, China. And that is important. There might be a key here. The two have incredibly close ties. The leaders, in fact, met less than a month ago, and they cooperate on everything: military trade, infrastructure, vaccines, joint naval exercises. A dock is being built with Chinese money because Dhaka is a huge beneficiary of this, Beijing's Belt and Road Initiative. It is the world's largest infrastructure, which just has no equal. They are out there building roads and railways, schools and hospitals, digging deep sea ports, laying high-speed internet cables. And that project has long been an enemy of the American elite, who, of course, as history has shown, prefer not to invest money in peace and prosperity, but rather just get nations to bend the knee to them straight away. So all of this really goes to show why the West has been trying to woo Bangladesh away from China, and why the country has seen some high-profile visitors in recent times.
Bangladesh and the US will work together to protect democracy and human rights at a time when Russia is invading Ukraine in the changed world situation, and international law and human rights are under threat.
Well, when Victoria Nuland comes to visit, you know that the US has plans for you. This is the same Victoria Nuland who back in 2014 was out handing cookies on Ukraine's Maidan Square. Lo and behold, there was then a coup. just to be clear, I'm not saying that what's going on in Bangladesh is a coup. What I'm saying is that Bangladesh is strategic. And when nations are strategic, and when these strategic nations align themselves and collaborate heavily with foes of America, then it's always worth asking a few extra questions, and most importantly, looking at who benefits from any changes that might be afoot.
And I want to say fair use, fair use. None of this information will be used for financial benefits. Just saying fair use for the news that was played. But as you see it, man, they're getting their plans. Everything is in motion. You're seeing the sickness, the plagues of sicknesses, World War III, and the digital system being set up before a crash, man. You're going to see a financial crash. You're going to see false flags. You're going to see all of it. It's going to all be wrapped in one. So the nations are getting ready to fight, man. And the elite are in control. Like she said, the elite are in control. They don't want peace and prosperity. They want chaos and destruction. Now, it's a 15-second video, but he says a whole lot. Just check this out.
BlackRock says it doesn't matter who the president of the US is, since it's the banks that really rule the world. What he didn't know was that his words were caught on camera. RT's Umema Isha digs deeper.
So your vote, your election, that doesn't matter. The bankers control the world, man. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked, and they are the bankers, man, the elite. And I'm going to play that one more time for anyone that thinks their vote counts or matters.
BlackRock says it doesn't matter who the president of the US is, since it's the banks that really rule the world. What he didn't know was that his words were caught on camera. RT's Umema Isha digs deeper.
And BlackRock is a company. You can look this company up. It's basically owned and controlled by the elite. They control basically all of America. Them and Vanguard, and I think there's a couple other small banks under them. But they control the entire. They pretty much control the entire globe, with this BlackRock being in the forefront of it. But it's controlled by the bankers, man. And he is one of their puppets as well. This guy right here.
We have to prepare for a more angry world, social revolution, anger on the streets. We are at a rupture point. Turning point of humankind.
And you're seeing the angry world is because civil war is coming all over the globe, man. As in Bangladesh, you've seen civil wars, uprisings of the people. It's happening everywhere. Europe, like I said, Bangladesh, Venezuela, all these nations are in an uproar, man. And in Matthew 24, Yahushua warned us of these things that was going to come before his return. Now, I want to get to the point right quick. In 1 John 2 and verse 15, just want to hit the point. It says, love not the world, nor the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Because if your eyes are thinking, well, I'm going to see my kids grow up here, and they're going to grow up in here and have a house and college, I'm going to have grandkids, you're not of the Father, man, because the Lord warned us, the hopeful elect, of what's coming. And your mind should be on Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Your total focus should be on the Lord, man. Because he is the only one that's going to be able to guide you through the times we're going into. No other person, no other help is coming. It's only going to be Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. So if you don't want to take heed to the lessons or the message that's coming from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua through his men he has set up to bring it to you, starting with the apostles and elders on down, you're going to be out there, man, left out there, man, because we're finna hit a time like never before on the face of the earth, which we know as in the scriptures as Jacob's trouble, man. We here. And there's no turning back. There's no looking back. So If you're not seeking Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you're gonna be out there, man. And I keep saying it because it's true. It's no other way you're gonna get through the times that we're going into. This is 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 3. It says, "But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost," man. See, if you're not taking heed to our lessons and our voice and our message that we're getting through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, then you're lost, man. You're gonna be in bad shape because you're neglecting Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man, and his men. Not saying that we want to get any fame or glory for being a man of the Lord, but we want to make sure we put the message out for you to understand what times you're in and how to repent and return to the Lord. Verse 4 says, "In whom the power of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not." See that? If you don't believe on our report, you believe in this world, man. You believe in the God of this world, which we know is the bankers, man. They control everything. This is their system. Esau, the so-called white man. This is his world, man. Because we know Jacob's world follows him. So your mind shouldn't be in this world. It should be on the world to come. First and foremost, our power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. See, we know people getting ready to vote and want to vote. They want to choose sides. That's all to get you to back a certain person for this civil unrest that's coming, man. This civil war that's coming. It's all strategic, man. This plan is in motion. And if you can't see it, then you're blind, man. Verse 4 again, it says, "In whom the power of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of power, should shine unto them." See that? You're not getting the understanding because you're neglecting the power of all, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And this gospel is being hid from you because of your pride. Verse 5, it says, "For we preach not ourselves, but Hamashiach Yahushua, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, of ourselves, your servant, for Yahushua's sake. For power who commanded the light to shine out of the darkness have shined in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of power in the face of Hamashiach Yahushua, Yahushua Hamashiach." See, we're not preaching of ourselves, man. We're preaching of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, who blessed us with the gospel, man, who gave us the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to bring to our people, man. If they hear or forbear. So we're doing a work for the Lord, man, not for our own purpose. This is for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. We're doing the will of the Lord, man, because this earth has been given into the hands of the wicked. I'll get it real quick. We should know it by heart. But it's plain to see now. It shouldn't be no discrepancies in anything now that the apostles and elders have brung out to you, man. And the men of the Lord you've seen on the highways and byways making the lessons, you should see what we've been prophesying is coming to pass, man, right before your eyes, man. The earth is given, verse 24, Job down to 24, it says, "The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" Like the man said, it doesn't matter who the president of America is. It doesn't matter. They can put Trump or Kamala Harris in there. It won't matter. Their plans are in motion. They're going to shut down just like they did in the CV-19, man. But it's going to be even worse. You're not going to be able to go to your work and go to travel because the dollar's going to crash. Famine is coming. These things we're not just saying just for the hell of it. We're telling you what's going to happen, man, because the Spirit of the Lord is with us to tell you. And you should be able to see it now. The WHO, like the man in the beginning of the video, the WHO has came out and told you that we got to crack down on this, Mpox. And it is spreading rapidly in Africa. So they are not holding back their plans, man. They put it before you. And even the Russians had brung that out, that it was going to bring it out in Africa, man. So we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. This is Micah 2. Let me get this in the NLT. Let me get it in the NLT because it hit a little different in the NLT. It says, "What sorrow awaits you who lie awake at night thinking up evil plans." This is Esau, man. The elite. They thinking of evil plans. You rise at dawn and hurry to carry them out, simply because you have the power to do so. And see, they, like I said, they have the power to do so because it doesn't matter what president. Well, it don't matter what you vote for, what you think you're getting behind the scenes on legislations. It's all controlled by Esau, man. He gives you the little crumbs that you get, your EBT and all of that, man. He set up wars and conquers nations. Everything is given to him, man. And once you understand that, you will understand Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. You will understand the Lord, man, because this is not our rest. Let me drop down and get it. I'm going to come back up. In Micah 2, verse 10, it says, "Up, be gone. This is no longer your land and home, for you have filled it with sin and ruined it completely." And this place is done, man. Babylon the Great, what you once knew, you grew up, went to high school, you had your kids, you played your sports. That mindset is gone, man. It should be gone from you, man, because that old world that you believed in and once thought to be the American dream, that's all gone, man. Even Esau is understanding that world is gone, man. Hyperinflation is hit, job loss, sicknesses. People are struggling, man. So that old world is gone, man, because once you could go and spend $100 and get it back, and you know what I'm saying, you was good, man. Now you spend $100, you trying to figure out how you gonna get the money back, man. So that old world is gone, man. That Babylon the Great, that illusion of being in peace and having this and having that, that's all gone, man. Because these elite are putting their plans in motion to enslave you as they did us when we came into slavery, man. Cargo slave ships, man. They want to enslave you with a digital slavery now. The times have changed. The technology has changed. What sorrow awaits you who lie awake at night thinking of evil plans? And it's talking about the elite. You rise at dawn and hurry to carry them out simply because you have the power to do so. When you want a piece of land, you find a way to seize it. See that? They go and take people's lands, man. When you want someone's house, you take it by fraud and violence. And that's what they're doing in Bangladesh, man. This is right out of that playbook. You cheat a man of his property, stealing his family's inheritance. But this is what Yahweh Bashem Yahushua says. I will reward your evil with evil. You won't be able to pull your neck out of the noose. You will no longer walk around proudly. And this is Edomites, man. It's over with. For it will be a terrible time. And that's plain, man. That terrible time is coming. In that day, your enemies will make fun of you by singing this song of despair about you. We are finished. Ruined, completely ruined. Power has confiscated your land. Taking it from us, he has given your fields to those who betray us. Others will set your border boundaries then, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua's people will have no say in how the land is divided, man, because we're going to get everything, man. The Lord is giving us our land back, and he's going to give us your land. And I'm speaking of you Edomites, man, because you are going to be in hardcore slavery, man, because of what you've done. And the only way you're going to pay that back is by the blood that you shed. This is Psalms 36. So your time is coming to an end, man. Time is on our side now. This is Psalms 36, Psalm of David. I'm start at verse 1. It says, the transgression of the wicked saith within my heart that there is no power, no fear of power before his eyes. For he flattereth himself on his own eyes until his iniquity be found to be hateful. The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He have left off to be wise and to do good. He deviseth mischief upon his bed. He setteth himself in a way that is not good. He abhorreth not evil. See, Esau didn't hate evil. He loved it. He seeked evil. He seeked out evil to do it to others. But now evil is going to pay him back with evil, man. The Lord is going to pay him back with evil, man. The scripture tell you what, I forgot where it's at. It says, since you didn't hate blood, blood shall pursue you. That's what's going to happen to Esau, man. He's going to get paid back with evil. This is Proverbs 4. And I'm going to drop down to verse 13. It says, take fast hold of instruction. Let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life. And that's the elect, man. You Israelites that didn't want to take heed to the word, you're joining yourself to Esau, man. You're not taking in hold of instruction. It says, enter not into the path of the wicked. See that? We're not supposed to enter the path of the wicked, man. And go not in the way of evil men. You're not trying to be joined to the wicked, man. You should seek to do righteously, man. You should seek after Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. See, the Lord has set us up to be examples of him in the earth, man. To depart from wickedness, man. To seek Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. He says, avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief. See that? When you think like Esau, you do what Esau does, man. They had a saying, when in Rome, do what the Romans do. See, that's the wickedness that Rome was doing, man, because the power was in their hands, just like it is now. The power was in Esau's hands to do wickedly, man. And most people won't understand it until it's too late, man. Most people will not understand this until it's too late. And I'm speaking of our people, man, you blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. He says, for they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. That's this man. He's the violent in the earth, man. He sits up nightly, daily, trying to, man, get you to fall, man. But the path of the just is as the shining light. See that? The path of the just is like the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day, man. See, the Lord is putting a spirit on us to bring this word out because we're going to be the lights of the earth, man. The Israelites are going to be back in their power, man. The way of wicked, it's like the way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not what they stumble. See that? They are setting up all their agendas, not knowing they're finna fall, man, greatly, man. The Lord is letting them build up their iniquity for them to be judged and never to rise again, man. To be taken off the planet, never to be in existence ever again, man. You'll never hear about an Edomite after the 1,000 years is up, man. So if you're not taking heed to these lessons, man, you're going to see a great fall of your oppressor and you with them. This is Romans 12, and just get the point in verse 2. It says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of power. See that we are examples of the Lord, man. We're supposed to prove what is righteous in the eyes of the Lord, man. because the Lord has given us the spirit to endure all the things that we're finna go into, man. That's how we know about the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. Now we know the sickness, the viruses coming, the plagues are coming. We know about the time of Jacob's trouble, all hell breaking loose. We know about famine coming. We know World War III is coming. We know what about the draft is coming. Is going to draft a lot of these young black jakes, man. So we're putting all these things right before your eyes for you to see and see the videos to back the scriptures up, so you can't say you didn't know. We have brought all the information out for you to see, man. All the information out for you to see, man. Start with the apostles and elders, a great millstone on down, man. And their elders before them. So the Lord has truly blessed us with the knowledge, wisdom, understanding to make it to the end, man. It's up to you to take heed now. Because this man is going to be taken down. And we're seeing his fall right before your eyes. This is Isaiah 14. And I'm going to start at verse 5. It says, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua have broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers. He whom smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest and quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedar of Lebanon saying, which thou art laid down, no feather is come up against us. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It's talking about Esau, man, the elite. It stirred up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All they which speak and say unto thee, art thou but also become weak as we? And that's the other nations saying this to the elite, man. Babylon the Great being the basically the head of the elite kingdoms. It's just the head of it. You know what I'm saying? NATO, EU. It's just America's just the head of all those nations that they use. And there's other nations, small nations, are saying, are you come as weak as we? Esau, art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp, meaning thy pride, is brought down to the grave. And the noise of thy vials, the worms is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. And that's what's happening to Esau, man. His kingdom is finna be buried, and the worms are finna cover him, man. His rulership is finished. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did us weaken the nations? So the heaven that he is speaking about is his rulership. How high in stature he was. Him being called Lucifer, meaning he thinks he's the only one that has the light bearers, the one that possessed the light on the earth, man. See, this man is finna fall, man, a great fall from his heaven. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of power. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation of the mount congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. And we know that he tried to reach space. We know he reached space where, the space between the moon and, we call space, the firmaments. But this is what his target goal was, man. To be as power, man. To judge people, to rule over people, to cause people to do what he wants them to do, to control them. That's what his whole purpose was, man. That's why he wants to get you chipped. So you'll be a slave under him. He will be a God unto you. And he will be like the Most High, man. That's what his plans are. That's why he trying to put a baby in a man and be able to, for a man to be able to carry a baby, man. To give you these jabs that he can splice your DNA and all that. I mean, it's all that madness, man. This is his plan, man. And he thinks he's going to get it, man, by setting up his NWO, man. 14, it says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. And that's what he's doing, man. He thinks he is coming against Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? So you're going to look at these Edomites, you're like, man, these Edomites was controlling the whole entire globe, man. Causing people to do all manner of wickedness, man. And people are going to see them and be like, damn, is it this man right here? These men right here was controlling everything, man. And no one came against him but Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. It was all set up for the Lord to set them up to be in great power to bring them down, man. That's why he says he's going to bring them down to hell, man, to a poor like state like we are in, man. There's going to be a change of power, man. And we're going to see him in the kingdom like, damn, man, this man was controlling everything. I'm not saying in the kingdom, but before the kingdom. This is what we're going to see them, man. When we go and make them the first crops of slaves, man. Verse 17, it says, that made the world as a wilderness, man. Caused these wars, thermonuclear destruction. That did destroy Slaki and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners. So he didn't let the children of Israel go, and he didn't open his prisons, man. He kept our people in. And your mind is a prison as well, man. They think it make you think, well, it's okay to be an alphabet community, and man, they control everything, man. What you see, what you do, what you eat. So this is man's last hurrah, man. And he's gonna go full force with it. He's going all out. He's going all out. And if you don't believe it, you're gonna see it. Because he know that this is his only time to get his plan in motion before Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua comes back. This is Psalms 46, and I'm starting at verse 1. This is a Psalm of David. Hear my voice, O power, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. So they're going to come up against the men of the Lord, man. They're coming up against us now, and they're not fearing what the Lord is doing, going to do to them. So they making all these legislations and doing all these different events and false flag. All this is for their power to be set over the children of Israel, man. We're the only opposition to their NWO, man. Verse 4, it says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. See that they hide behind their groups and your governments, so they can make their plans, put their plans in motion, man. They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They continue to lay snares privily. They say, who shall see them? See, all the things that Esau is doing, he don't think Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua sees them, man. He think he is in control of the heavens too, man. He can not shoot, but spray those chemicals in the air, and it's blocking out the sun, and he's blocking out Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua from seeing them. But That's a hell of a snare he's laying for his own self. They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. See, they think deep about the things they're doing. Everything they try to do it strategically, man. They research it, they study it, they do tests, they get all manner of scientists to go and try to prove their points to see if they can get it done, man. But power shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away, and the men shall fear and shall declare the work of power. See that? The Lord is going to shoot those missiles and destroy their kingdom, man. And they're never going to rise again. For they shall wisely consider of his doings. See, when all hell breaks loose, the Lord is going to make a move on them, man. And we know the Lord is in control of everything, but the Lord is going to make a move on Esau, man. And he's going to know this has got to be the hands of the Lord, man, for they physically see him. The righteous shall be glad in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. See that? We're going to be glad in the Lord because we know this is the Lord's doing, man. And shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory. See that? We're going to glory in the Lord, man, because we know this is the Lord's doing, man. We know this is of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And the Lord is not playing, man. The Lord is not holding back anymore, man. The scripture tell you that he's going to scream like a travailing woman, man. That time is close at hand, man. He's going to destroy and devour at once, roughly paraphrasing that scripture. This is Psalms 11 and verse 1. It's a Psalm of David. It says, in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua put I my trust. How say ye to my soul, flee as a bird to your mountain? For lo, the wicked bend their bow, they make ready their arrow upon the string, that they may privily shoot at the upright in heart. And that's all I'm trying to get, basically get at us, the Israelites. If the foundations be destroyed, what can the righteous do? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is in his holy temple. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua's throne is in heaven. His eyes behold the eyelids, try the children of man. See, he's seeing everything, man. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua tried the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone, and a horrible tempest. See, this is the thermonuclear destruction that's coming to the elites, man. Their kingdom is going to be judged. This shall be the portion of their cup. The destruction is a portion of Esau's cup, man. Not only is it going to be shoot with thermonuclear missiles, but they're going to be going into hardcore slavery, man. This is a part of their cup, man. And that cup is filled to the brim. For the righteous Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, love of righteousness, his countenance doeth behold the upright. See, the Lord is looking down at the elect. And his eyes are on the elect. To get Lord willing, I'm a part of that number, to get us out of the hands of judgment. But the elite and these Edomites, they're going to see their judgment, man. They're going to see their destruction. And we're prophesying it to you, man, what's going to happen to you and what's going to happen to your kingdom. This is Job 21, and I started at verse 13. It says, they spend their days in wealth, and in a moment goeth down to the grave. That's what's going to happen to him, man. It's exactly what is going to happen to him. He's spending his days in wealth, but he said one day, 1 hour is going to go he's going to go into the grave, man. He's going to go into hell, captivity, in one day, 1 hour. That day is quickly approaching him, man. Therefore they say unto power, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. What is the mighty that we should serve him? And what profit should we have if we pray unto him? See, they have these Edomites have no connection to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They feel like they don't need to pray to the Lord, man. They don't feel like the Lord has rulership over them because the earth was given unto them. Lo, their good is not in their hands. It's like in their hand, the counsel of the wicked is far from me. How often is the counter of the wicked put out? How often cometh their destruction upon them? Power distributeth sorrow in his anger. And that's what's going to come to you Edomites, man. It's simple and plain. They are as stubble before the wind, and as chaff that the storm carrieth away. Power layeth up his iniquity for his children. See, all the wickedness that Esau has done, all back to slavery and beyond that, he's finna get all of it paid back to him at one time, man. And you all your children coming back. You're finna suffer the wrath of the Lord for the things you've done in your past lives and what you're doing now. And you're going to be known just to be his men. They are as stubble before the wind, and as chaff that the storm carrieth away. Power layeth up his iniquity for his children. He rewardeth him, and he shall know it. See that? You're going to know that this is the hand of the Lord, man. His eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink the wrath of the Almighty, man. So Esau's going to see his destruction. He thinks he's setting up everybody else's, but he's going to see his own destruction. And the Lord got it planned out beautifully for him, man. Only the elect can see it. For what pleasure hath he in his house after him when the number of his months is cut off in the midst? Shall any teach power knowledge, seeing he judgeth those that are on high? See that? The Lord is going to judge those that are on high, man. You can't teach the Lord nothing, man. The Esau think he's on a level as Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You can't teach the Lord nothing, man. The Lord is going to teach you that you are only a man. I'm going to drop down to verse 29. Have ye not asked them that goeth by the way, and do ye not know their tokens? See, we know the tokens of the wicked, man. We know the tokens of them, man. So we ain't got to say, well, we don't got to figure out who is Esau and who is the Arabians Esau. No, we already know, man. We know the tokens. We see the tokens. This is what a 2/3 won't understand, man. Verse 30 says that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. See that? The iniquity and wickedness that they're doing, they're preserved for the day of destruction, man. This is plain. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. Woo. Who shall declare his way to his face? And who shall repay him what he have done? Yet shall he be brought to the grave, and shall remain in the tomb. See, this man is finna be destroyed, man. And I'm going to end it on this one. This man is finna be destroyed, and the Lord is going to pay back all the wickedness he has done to his face, man. And don't that Jake say, ain't that what Jake say? Do it in my face, or do it to, you know what I'm saying? That's what we talk, man. Do it to my face. Say it to my face. That's what they say. Say it to my face. This is going to be brought back to Esau in his face, man. It's going to be put right in his face. This is Obadiah 1:18. It says, "The house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. For Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has spoken it." See, this is what the Lord has spoken against you, Edomites, man. This is what's been spoken against you. for you to be as stubble and devoured. Because the script we just read where he says you're going to be taken as the wind. You're going to be as chaff in the wind, blown away, man. So you're thinking you're somebody, and the Lord is going to show you you're a nobody. You're only a man that he set up on the left-hand side to do the wickedness of the earth. So Lord willing, was edifying me in it there. Shalom.